What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Wednesday, December 22nd, 2021. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Thanks so much for being here with me. I appreciate you all so much. I do want to give a big happy birthday, happy solar return shout out to my brother, Freddie. Really appreciate you, brother. I hope you have a great birthday, great solar return. What a solar return you did get being today. But man, thanks for being here with me, man. You've been a supporter of mine, and we've been, homies for over a year now, and I'm really grateful for you and sending you a lot of love, bro. So I hope that you catch this video, and if not, I'm going to reach out to you soon. We haven't talked in a little bit of time, so we got to do some catching up. All right, everybody. This is definitely the checkpoint day of the week. I give this chart probably the highest grade, followed closely by Christmas Eve's chart, and then even Christmas. But yeah, this is no joke. That sun's going to be at 1 degree of Capricorn. So much of this comes back to self, to your heart, illuminating the direction. Big decisions could be coming up in our life. And with the moon in Leo, these are really decisions about our light, decisions about our happiness and the love in life that we want to pursue. I feel like this is kind of this is radical shifts, if you will, to try and get the pursuit of happiness and love that we desire. And that's part of the mission. And I think the mission has to have love baked into it right now. And those are where you're going to start to see the story expand more, and aspects that don't have that love are going to be contracting more and more and more and more. And that moon's going to square Uranus. It's going to oppose Saturn today. This is definitely heavy energy on Uranus. And so much of the mission is about the individuated sense of self. I feel like we really got to get into our values, get into what we really want in life, how to manifest in life, and how to take the unconventional route to our freedoms, to our greatest gifts, to our heart. And it comes with Saturn squaring and the moon opposite Saturn, and just that aspect in itself is not comfortable by any means. We got to put the work in, I think, to have this individuated freedom of our values. And it's about really aligning with the right people with Saturn in Aquarius that want you to liberate yourself and you want them to liberate, so that everybody can kind of take center stage for themselves in this great show of life. And I think today could bring tension or even just a eruption of energy that's needing that. So wherever we're feeling too constricted or restricted or repressed, this is kind of a breakout day where I don't know if people are going to want to have it, like, especially with the sun at 1 degree Cap. There's something about pushing your limits, because it's not about other aspects limiting you right now. The only thing that's limiting you, as we come out of Sagittarius season and our beliefs got this radical shift of our truth, this is about really believing in your mission and dedicating to it. And this is, today could pop the top. Like, people could be like, they've had enough, especially with a Venus retrograde. People are already going inside to internalize their values on this mission to see what's gonna stick here. And having Uranus get blasted by the moon and Saturn, Venus and Pluto, I just think this is a day where in the world, in our personal lives, it's like, had enough. I've had enough of whatever that may be. I mean, it could be as simple as not getting your worth recognized. Like, this moon in Leo definitely wants the attention. It wants, to be seen. And then the sun in Capricorn, I would say it even wants the recognition too. So there's something about making sure we're getting the recognition for our values and what we deserve. And hopefully not being too smothered. The Saturn opposed the moon and these squares to Uranus, I mean, we could definitely feel smothered by unpredictable events in life that are trying to, in some ways, make sure we're dedicated, make sure we're really following our heart's path, make sure we're following our heart's mission. And I think that's part of it, too. And this Mars is in Sagittarius, starting to build up on a nice trine over to Chiron, which is now direct. So I think a lot of our stories getting unlocked potential of how we can identify with our intuition, how we can identify with our strength and courage. That moon in Leo, it definitely wants to have the courage too. And it's really about using your heart and courage to break through. I feel like today's great if you're breaking through to the greatness you want to see in the world. It's such a liberating chart, but it's liberating through like hard aspects. And I would say that's where we have to just be aware, is like, yeah, sometimes it's not easy to break chains. Sometimes it's not easy to do things your way when you know that that's kind of the right way for you and how you want to identify and what your identification is of self. Mercury is going to get quincunxed by that moon, and Mercury's kind of just chilling in Cap. I mean, I feel like as long as we're understanding what's going to make us feel good and then doing the necessary steps, like we're pretty much ready to liberate. We're pretty much ready. Like Mercury got the trine to Uranus, it got the insight from the heavens, and now it's just staying to the path, really sticking to what that plan is that's going to make you feel the best and not wavering from that. The moon's also going to trine over to Mars in Sagittarius. So, and really make kind of grand trine energy with Chiron. So I think in terms of like our fire energy and our creative potential and our actualization of what our heart really wants that's going to make us feel good, it just comes through Uranus, and it comes through breaking free. And it even releases to Scorpio. So it's like having the courage to do what you're passionate about, to set boundaries. Capricorn brings up boundaries. Scorpio brings up boundaries. There's nothing in Scorpio right now. So it's like, it brings up intensity, but it's like, how do you channel your intensity into your greatness, into what you really want, and not let something else scare you or something else make you feel like you're not enough? Like, this is a very liberating day if we're not scared, using fear to push farther, to achieve more, to go higher, further than maybe we ever thought before. North Node and the Sun are in quincunx today exact. So definitely a little weird when it comes to our truth. It's like that's where our heart just has to know our truth, our individual truth, our subjective truth. There's so many beliefs of a one world truth out there right now. That's the illusion, has been this whole time with the South Node in Sagittarius. The subjective truths about the information of what's meant to be on your mission right now, what you can dedicate to, how you can know the integrity of your mind right now. Great gifts are going to come from that energy as Jupiter's even starting to square the nodes. It's like you're about to see that if you found your individuated belief system and it matched with your environment, your truth, and the people and the communities that make sense to you and are aligned, if everything's in alignment, I think with like a higher purpose, this is where we're going to start to see the gifts. And it's like kind of just keep going. Today could feel harsh, today could feel erratic, today could feel all over the place, but it's trying to liberate us into our greatest potential. And I think as long as we have the courage and the strength to keep going, keep pushing, we're going to see where things are really starting to open up in a time where it could absolutely feel like everything's kind of crumbling, crashing down, and we're losing space. It could feel like we're losing space when really you are here to create space, take up space, even if you will, with the moon in Leo. This is a time to know that worth and that value, and anything that tries to take that away, break out, in my opinion, of course. And Venus Pluto, I mean, this is just not going to go away this week, Venus Pluto, they're going to cross over Christmas Day, I think. So in terms of our values, we're seeing everything kind of come up to the surface in relationship aspects, people aspects, our feel-good energy. We're getting tested big time to see if we're really going to go in and see what we need for ourselves. So it's a really powerful time to look within yourself, to know you got it, to not think something else in life has to show up to make you feel like you got it. It's just really inner self-worth, inner confidence, and knowing that you're on the stage that you came here to be on right now, and to stand in that light and to liberate yourself for your light. And I do believe that is the most beneficial way to get through this day if erratic, crazy, wild, unpredictable things start trying to shatter our realities. It's liberating yourself to make sure that whatever shattering wasn't meant to be there anymore, so that you can, start to build something better or something more durable or something more reliable for your soul and the purpose that you came here for. Sending you all my best, of course. Love you all so much. Hope you have a great day. Matrix comes out, the new Matrix movie. I'm a little bummed because I still don't have internet, and I was going to watch that on HBO Max, and looks like I don't. See, I was really looking forward to that, and now I don't think I'm going to be watching Matrix. Whatever. Whatever. Maybe that movie's not. I'm not on my destined path this week. Maybe something will show up. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. Eventually, I'm going to watch it. I hope you guys get to check it out if you're into that kind of stuff. What a chart for that movie to come out. Maybe some of the stuff that's in that movie is part of the crazy, erratic reality that we're stepping into. It's a big initiation for where things are going next year. Even having these nodes getting ready to come into Taurus, Scorpio, and having the rulers of Taurus and Scorpio conjunct for a whole month, basically, in Capricorn is pretty powerful setup for where we're going. And even having a Venus retrograde on Pluto, super rare to have that happen for this long. I don't even know if it's ever happened before. I haven't done enough research, but it would be way, way, way back. So that internalized value and liberating yourself for your values and the mission and what's ultimately connecting you is everything right now. And maybe we're getting the biggest unplugging from the Matrix ever. I don't know. The Magician in reverse. I think a lot of people in the world are going to feel like their magic was stripped away, but this is where you got to know you have tools. This is the capacity to transform your life and to do something different. If you need to pivot, if you need to change, this is where you have to realize your strength. And it all comes from within right now, and you have to know you're the magician when maybe the world is going to tell you, or maybe aspects of your life or whatever is going to show up is going to try and present that you don't have the tools you need, and you have to know you do. Like, I don't have the internet as a tool right now. I'm still getting these out. I'm making it happen. Maybe we all have to kind of make pivots to get the important stuff done and to know we have our magic within us and we can make things manifest. So we don't want to lose our magic today. And we got that because of the Hanged Man. 2 major arcana. This is a big day. Something's going to try and hang us up. Something's going to try and take our magic away. But it's a good time to switch your perspective, to look at things from a different angle. And maybe it is that different angle that really gets us unstuck, that shows us our magic, shows us this great potential that we have. 7 of Swords reversed. Yeah, I feel like this is where things get cracked open. Something's exposed. If there's lies or people are lying to you or there's lies in the world, that, this is where everything's getting exposed. I feel like nothing's going to hide. And we're just going to have to look at the different perspective and be like, wow, yeah, that was a big lie. That's how that feels to me. And you know what? Having people, maybe this is the day where some of the biggest lies are exposed, and that's where people are going to feel like they don't have any magic because they're going to realize they were lied to. Most of us here know we've been lied to for a long time, long time, way before all of this stuff happened. So I feel like for the people that have kind of broken through that and already kind of took the red pill, this is pretty powerful for the liberation of yourself. And for others, this is where we need to have compassion. Or even if we're going through it right now, we're just getting red pilled right now, and all of a sudden things are clear and there's no more hiding of something or no more lie, or the lies get exposed, that we're willing to look at that perspective and realize that there's magic in knowing the truth. Truth is magic. I love you all very much. Have an amazing, magical, liberated Wednesday today, and I will see you tomorrow. Much love. Peace.